great. She came in last Thursday, and Dr. Sherman says she's fine and cancer-free.
Yes, remission's agreeing with it. Is she excited about the wedding?
Oh, she's really excited. And I haven't seen her this excited since the day she shared in the cancer group that she was in remission. I asked her out right after that.
Oh, have you two set a date?
No, actually I was waiting for today. I wanted to make sure I made it through the 3-year cancer-free window. I want to make sure it was really happily ever after. You know.
Oh. How has work been? Unusually stressful? Any change in your daily routine?
No, work has just been work. This is a desk job. Some to support Lizzie and I. Oh, in fact, we hired a couple new people, so ours has been really reasonable.
Mr. Griffin, I have some news for you.
What is it? You suddenly got really serious.
It's not very good news.
You just tell me what it is?
I'm concerned that your cancer is back.
Well, how bad is it? Where is it?
You have a small mass growing and pressing up against your optic nerve.
What's gonna happen?
First, we're going to schedule you for an MRI and see what that says. Then we'll set you up for a brain biopsy.
What's going on in my brain?
We don't know specifically. Brain damage is so different from person to person, but we do know that if we ignore it, depending on what it is, it could potentially spread and kill you.
Well, is there anything you can do? Do I have to go back into chemo?
We need to find out what it is first. If it is a reoccurrence of your previous cancer, there's this new experimental procedure we could try. It's a high-risk surgery, but it may be our best option. I suggest that you talk to Lizzie about this.
No, I can't.
Why can't you? This is something you need to talk to someone about.
I can't. She's been so happy planning the wedding, planning our future. That would just ruin it.
Because he's your fiancé, I think you might be acting a little rash.
No, I'm not.
Tim, this is something you need to talk to someone about. She's going to be there for you. She always will be. It's why she's willing to marry you.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't ruin her life. I can't ruin her happiness. She needs to be happy.
Tim, she's going to be there for you. You need to let her know.
I won't. You can't either. There's something we're supposed to be doing.
We need to go talk to my scheduler and see if we can fit you in today for an MRI. Magazines you wanted.
Hey Sam, you can set those on the table. I'm just finishing up laundry.
I thought I told you you couldn't wear that color.
Tim bought it for me, and I happen to like it.
Oh, I see. Tim bought it.
Yes, Tim bought it. Why, is there a problem?
No, it's just an interesting color. Is there any coffee?
No, Tim took the rest of it with him to work.
Hey, remember that one time you put dirt in Drew's coffee grounds?
He was the worst boyfriend ever. I'm so glad you broke up with him.
Yeah, me too. I don't even want coffee now. Got any tea?
Yeah, that's gone too.
What is this, the poorhouse?
I'm saving for the wedding.
All right, well, let's just get down to business then. No refreshments for us.
So, I'm not sure if I like the lilac or the lavender to match seafoam better. And I'm also not sure if I want crocheted or cutwork doilies, because I definitely want doilies underneath the centerpieces, which are going to be candles. Oh, the candles will look nice in the nighttime, especially with all the lights in the trees. But the candles are going to be unscented, because I don't want to have a weird smell. That's another thing I need to figure out. Because irises will be really strong. And I really want irises, because if I have the dark purple ones, it offsets the lighter colors. Purple. Yes, purple. If I had purple mixed well with the cream and the seafoam, really give it a screening film.
Have you guys even set a date yet?
No. I keep hinting at it, but Tim seems really preoccupied with work lately.
Well, I think you guys should talk about that. Setting a date is really important.
I know. I'm going to do that soon. I will set him down and have a real conversation with him about it. So tell me, what do you think about the lilac?
You're changing the subject again.
No, I'm just putting it off till later.
How late is later?
I'll ask him when he gets home. There, happy?
Yes, I think the lilac would be lovely.
Me too.
So, what'd you have in mind for today? Are we gonna do anything?
I didn't have anything planned besides this. We can have lunch later.
Okay, you know you're gonna have to feed me. I like food.
Yes, I know you like food.
And now that we've established that, I have something to show you. Cosmo!
Oh man, we used to read these all the time. Hey, let's check out the love tips. I'm gonna need those for the future.
Do you guys want kids?
Oh, well I definitely do, but I don't know how well it'll work out, because people who have had cervical cancer oftentimes have complications. I'm not sure I want to chance it.
Well, are you taking birth control?
No. The doctor said it was unnecessary when I had cancer, because of the chemo, and I don't really see the need for it now, because I think it'll be really hard for me to get pregnant. And if I do end up getting pregnant, it's not going to be a big deal, because I'm with Tim, who I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with.
Well, I think if you guys want kids, then you should have them. What does Tim think about this?
Oh, I think Tim wants them, but we haven't really talked about it lately.
You should add that to your list of things to talk to him about.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't your guys' 3-year coming up soon?
Uh-huh. And I'm still cancer-free.
That's great. We should have drinks and celebrate.
That sounds good. I'll see what Tim thinks. Sam, are you doing all right? If it's been 3 for me, that means it's been almost 5 since your father passed.
5 years last week. We had a huge get-together in his honor. We had his favorite, spaghetti and meatballs. I think we're all doing fine.
That's good. I'm glad.
You know that he had the same cancer Tim did. He was fine, and then it came back.
All the more reasons to keep up with these appointments. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to lose my father like that.
Have you ever thought it might not be your father? I really hope when they say Tim's cancer is gone, it's actually gone for good.
Tim's cancer is gone. For good.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just, that's what they said about my father. Cancer sucks.
You don't think I don't know that? I know it sucks. I've lived through it. But we are all fine. We're all going to be fine. And last week, Tim's appointment proved that.
I am so hungry.
Hey, got any Cheetos? Cheetos? In the cupboard. Why?
Ew.
That is so gross. I am so glad you're a librarian and not a chef.
eating all my food again.
You're back so soon. You said you'd be gone for the day.
Yeah, I thought I'd come home for lunch.
Hey, Tim. How's life?
Shouldn't you know? You're here all the time. You know, I was thinking, since you're here all the time, why don't you just move in?
And be part of all this premarital bliss? When are you two getting married anyway?
All I know is that you're not invited.
Tim!
She knows I'm kidding.
No, that's okay. I think I'm just gonna go and, wash my hair. Talk to you later, Lizzie.
What was that all about? I told you she was coming over.
I know, you told me. I'm sorry. She's been getting on my nerves lately. You know what? I was hoping to surprise you on my lunch break.
I guess you're forgiven. We were just catching up, like girls do, talking about the wedding that currently doesn't have a date.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Setting a date's really important. We can't do much without a date. How about June 13th?
So is that the only reason she was here? To talk about the wedding?
No, she had other stuff she wanted to talk about. The 5-year anniversary of her dad's death was coming up. I could tell she wanted to talk about it. It's like a sixth sense us girls have.
Is this for later?
Oh, those are Sam's. She brought them over.
God, I swear she lives here sometimes.
She is my best friend.
She eats all my food!
She doesn't have as many people as close to her as I am.
She leaves stuff around and makes a mess.
What's up? Why are you being such a grouch?
When I come home, I like to come home to a clean, quiet house and my fiance, not her best friend.
Will you tell me what's really bugging you?
I don't know. I guess it's just a little overtime lately.
When are they going to hire someone new? I really miss you, and I feel like we haven't talked in weeks.
You're right. I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about?
Well, now that you mention it, there has been something that's been nagging at me.
What could possibly be bugging my beautiful bride to be?
It can wait.
No, you're gonna tell me.
Can you get some coffee on your way home from work?
Sure, but you're not off the hook that easily. What's up?
Promise you won't get tense about it?
Promise. No, what's bugging you?
When are we going to get married? I don't need an exact date, just a general vicinity. Spring? Summer? What do you want?
I want what you want.
Really? So a summer wedding would be okay?
Sure.
Well, don't get so excited.
Lizzie!
No, it's fine. Clearly you're not ready to talk about this.
Lizzie!
Do you want me to make dinner, or are you going to pick something up?
Look, I didn't mean to make you mad. I'll pick up Chinese. I love you.
See you when you get home.
So you going into work today?
I might be called in.
I made you coffee.
Thanks.
Look, how long are you going to keep this up? I said I was sorry.
I know. I mean, I don't know.
Look, I screwed up. Setting a date just puts me on edge.
Put you on edge? How am I supposed to interpret that? Do you not want to get married?
Yes! I mean, no. I mean, I want to marry you, just not yet.
Not yet. Now's the perfect time. We have a house, jobs, we're 3 years cancer-free. Why not now? Aren't you happy with me anymore?
Of course I am. You're everything to me.
Then set a date with me.
I can't, Liz. Can you just give me more time, please?
But you tell me what's really bugging you.
How about summer?
Sure. Oh look, a dog can solve logic puzzles. Definitely newsworthy.
Yeah.
Did you see page 5?
In what section?
Section C. It's the big article.
Oh, new gliomas cancer treatment. That's interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So how's your mom?
She's doing good. She was thinking about visiting. She's never been to South Carolina before. She's thinking she'd come on a nice, warm, sunny day like June 13th.
It's gonna require more time for me to pick a good date. I know you want this to be perfect, but...
Oh, laundry's done. Oh, I saw your tie in the bed. Better hurry. Wouldn't want someone getting angry at me.
Yeah, you better go do that. Nothing, just putting on my tie.
Okay.
Honestly, how'd you get there so fast?
Someone was angry at me. Told me I took too long. And my basket was already down there, so they just unloaded it for me.
Well, did they fix the driver of the door yet?
No, there's still just the two. That's why everyone's so impatient.
Well, it's a good thing I went down there. Or is it just your amazing luck?
I'm just lucky. That's a good quality to have in a bride-to-be. Speaking of brides, when are we going to get married? How much are we going to put aside for my dress? I want to have a nice dress. And I also want to put covers on the wooden chairs so people aren't uncomfortable. Especially your Aunt Mary, who's not as young as she wants people to think she is.
She's a tough lady. She'll be fine.
Do you want our families to sit in the same aisle or separate sides? Mine could go on the left and yours on the right, or vice versa. Or we could just mix them all together.
You're too worried about this.
I am not.
You're gonna kill yourself if you keep it up.
I'm very much alive, thank you.
Now, of course you, otherwise I wouldn't be marrying you.
You wouldn't be able to help yourself.
Are we okay?
We're okay.
So what are you doing today?
If I don't get called in, Sam and I might go cake testing later.
Of course Sam's coming over.
Hello? Right now. Okay. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Got called in, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yes!
What?
This means no Sam.
I'm glad to see my suffering is causing you such great joy.
I love you.
I love you too.
Great going, Tim. Summer? Can pick anything later? Heck! Sooner would be better than later, considering you don't know how long you're gonna live for. Oh, what have I got myself into? No. What are you doing here?
Your fiance invited me. Is she peeing?
She's out right now, so I guess you have to leave.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem with you, Sam.
Huh, right. Good one. What's your problem with me?
God, you always do this. You come in here and you antagonize me and act like it's your house. But it's my house, damn it.
Is that why you hate me? Because we spend so much time together?
The only reason you're over here, the only reason she lets you stay, is because she feels sorry for you.
If it were up to me, she wouldn't stay with you at all.
If it were up to me, you would never come over.
I only come over when I'm invited. And I'm invited because Lizzie needs someone to listen to her.
What are you talking about? I always listen to her.
Yeah, right. With all that overtime you've been working, you two have had some real quality time to talk.
What does it matter to you anyway? It's our relationship, not yours.
Because she's my best friend, and I hate to see her hurt.
You know what? For your information, we do talk. We've set up
Date?
a season.
Well, I guess that's good enough for now.
For now.
Yeah, so that way if Lizzie gets pregnant, you guys can get married before she has the baby.
What are you talking about? Lizzie can't get pregnant. She's on birth control.
She swore she told you. Guess you were just too busy to listen to her.
Lizzie's not taking birth control?
She's convinced she doesn't need it. With all the chemo and radiation she's had, the doctor's not even convinced she can have kids.
Why didn't she tell me?
She tried.
You know what? You know what your problem is? God, you bite your nose in other people's business. You don't believe in privacy.
You're right. I don't believe in privacy. I believe in honesty. You know what your problem is? You always think you're right and everyone else is wrong. To tell you the truth, I don't think this is about me or Lizzie's birth control.
And pray tell, what do you think it is?
Probably some sissy reason like being petrified of commitment.
Commitment? Troy, hey, you have a tumor going in your brain and you're gonna die.
What?
On terminal. Are you happy now?
I'm so sorry. Why didn't Lizzie tell me? She doesn't know, does she?
I haven't told her.
You have to tell her.
I can't.
You have to tell her or I will.
You can't tell her. Promise me you won't tell her.
Tell who what? You can tell her yourself, Tim.
What was she talking about?
How beautiful you look.
Funny. I don't think that's it. Sam wouldn't just leave like that. What'd you say to her? Well?
I was just getting upset with her, you know, eating all my food and coming over all the time.
I feel like we had this conversation a couple of days ago. You two need to learn to get along.
Don't talk to me like I'm some sort of child.
I'm sorry. What's wrong? I thought we were okay.
We are okay. Nothing's changed.
Yes, it has. Ever since your appointment, Is there something you're not telling me?
No.
Yes, there is. What is it?
It's back.
What's back?
The cancer.
You should have told me.
How could I? You were so happy planning the wedding, planning our future, and I might not have one.
You should have told me.
Do you have in my position?
Of course I would. I would have told you immediately.
Why didn't you tell me about the birth control?
What?
Why didn't you tell me to stop taking birth control?
I did. I mentioned it in passing. I told you I was getting rid of all the unnecessary hormones. I assumed you knew that meant birth control included. Chances are I can't even get pregnant. Who knows what the cancer did to my fallopian tubes?
Well, you should have let me be part of that decision. Part of our future.
Just like you let me be a part of yours? A decision that affects our future? I'm sorry. I'm not pregnant, and I don't think I can be, so I don't see why having the conversation helped the matters.
I'm sorry, too. I just didn't... You were so happy planning the wedding. I didn't want to ruin it.
What are we going to do? That article, can you...
Dr. Evans already suggested it, and it's high risk.
What do you mean? How high risk?
Well, 30% of patients survive without complications, but 50% with.
What do you mean by complications?
Oh, brain surgery's touchy. A nick here and your speech is slurred. A slice there and you're blind.
But
Yeah.
you need it. Timmy, you could die.
That's also a possibility.
God. What are we going to do?
Don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Lizzie. This is why I've been gone so long. I don't know what to do, and setting a date just seems impossible.
The date doesn't matter. You matter. I love you. For better or for worse.
I can't let you marry a burden.
You're not a burden.
Not now, but what happens when I have the surgery and I can't talk or see or move half my body?
I'll do my best.
Be miserable?
It's not what I was going to say. The only thing that can make me miserable is a life without you. I love you. I want you to get this surgery.
So do I.
Sam, I'm so glad you came.
Of course I came. Someone had to make sure you didn't rip your hair out while you were waiting. How long has he been in there?
4 hours and 43 minutes. I swear every minute's dragging on. Is it supposed to take this long?
He's fine. The doctor said there would be risks, but he's strong. He'll pull through.
a chance of winning than he does. What do I do if I lose him? Move on? I can't do that. I could never do that. What kind of person would that make me? Why did bad things always happen to good people? Tim is the love of my life. This isn't fair! I always pictured having my dream family, meeting my Prince Charming. How am I supposed to do that all without him? How am I supposed to do...
Are you feeling okay? I'll go see if I can get you some water and some Tylenol.
It's fine. I'm fine. I've just been stressing about the surgery. I'm fine.
There you go. It's kind of scary being back here, you know?
Well, Sam, you didn't have to come. I was thinking about Tim and the surgery, and I wasn't thinking about your past. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'd rather not talk about it anyway. It's just that I want you to know that if I'm able to overcome the way that had made me feel like cancer had already won the battle, then you can too. When I was going through this, I had never been more scared in my life. That was my dad in that surgery. The man who raised me, the man who fixed all my cuts and bruises and scared the monsters out from under my bed. All I could do is sit here and wait and hope that any minute someone would bring my cured dad out. I know you, and I know Tim. You're two of the strongest people I've ever met. I survived this once. You survived it. You can survive it again. I don't doubt it. Not even for a minute. And neither should you.
Sorry to interrupt. I need to speak to Kim and Tim.
Be strong, okay?
I have some good news and some bad news. What would you like to hear first?
The good.
The good news is that Tim has had a successful surgery. He's on his way to recovery and should be here any minute. He's being cleaned up and will need plenty of rest. He needs something that's comfortable for him while he's here.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Timmy. Wait, you said there's bad news.
There's no easy way to say this. When you go into this, there'll be some risks involved. The tumor is present against his optic nerve. In the process of removing it, there were some complications.
Please tell me everything's going to be all right.
Brains are very unpredictable. It's hard to say what his condition will be like exactly.
What condition are we talking here?
Right now, the details are unknown. We'll know more when he wakes up, but I fear your fiancé may be partially blind. We don't know if it'll be permanent or to what degree, but he may recover and regain his sight. Or it may progress until he's eventually blind.
Tim could be blind. He'd never see his family, or the sun rising and setting. All those beautiful things.
It's a possibility. I'll go get him some water. Give me a minute.
Please wake up soon. Please wake up and see me. God, please see me. Can you hear me? It's me, Lizzie. I'm not going anywhere. That's okay. Take your time. Everything will be all right.
Lizzie?
Tim! Oh, I thought the waiting would never end. Are you okay? Do you need anything? The doctor went to get you some water. He should be back soon. But oh, Tim, you're alive and I can hear your voice again.
Liz? Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm just glad you made it through.
Liz, why can't I see anything?
The bandages are on. Besides, your eyes are going to be swollen shut for a while, and, well, we can talk about the details later. All that matters is that you're alive.
how's your head?
My head's fine. It's a little foggy.
Hey guys, I just thought I'd check up. How's he doing?
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
Lizzie needed someone to sit with her while you were in surgery. I thought I'd be a good friend.
I'm glad you came. Tama's going to be all right.
Good, I'm glad.
Ma'am, are you going to be okay? If you need to take a moment, go ahead and step out for a second.
I'm fine. That's the second time today. I guess the stress is really getting to me.
Are you sure that's it? Every family member reacts differently in a situation like this. Has this happened before?
Liz, are you okay?
I'm okay, hon. Just a stomachache lately.
Not to get personal, but have you had any other unusual symptoms, like headaches, unusual sleep-reading patterns? When was the last time you ate?
I'm fine, doctor. Thank you.
Okay. Did you want Mr. Griffin?
You don't think.
That I'm pregnant? No, I couldn't be.
You want to test that theory?
Why do you have one of those in your purse?
One of what?
A pregnancy test.
Nice.
You go pee, I'll watch Tim.
Wow. Lizzie might be pregnant?
Maybe. I told you she stopped taking her birth control.
Oh.
Listen, Tim, I want to apologize. I always act so snotty around you, and I'm sorry. It's just... You and my dad had the same cancer, and I know what Lizzie's going through. My dad couldn't be saved. We're going to be seeing a lot of each other in the future, so I think it's just best if we're on good terms.
Oh, wow. I never thought I would hear that. I guess I should apologize too. I'm sorry for the way I've acted.
What does it say?
It takes 5 minutes to work.
Oh, that's nonsense. Let me look at it.
No, you might eat it.
I'm allergic. Let me look.
No.
Killjoy.
Thank you, nurse.
Oh my gosh, it's been like 3 hours. Go check it already. Tell me asleep by the time it's done.
Are you ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Don't go anywhere.
Hurry back. Oh, God. Am I ready for this? I can barely support Lizzie and I, let alone a child. Oh, jeez. Am I? Oh, God.
Everything's gonna be okay. You've survived this. You'll be perfect.
Honey, everything's gonna be okay.
Does that mean growing up enough to be a father? Oh, well, what if I screw everything up? Am I doing this? Am I talking to myself? Is this normal? Oh, jeez.
You're fine. You've survived this. You'll have a great life. You'll have a long life ahead of you.
Oh, Jesus. What if they end up having the same cancer as I did? I don't want that life for my children. What if it comes back? I don't want them to see me like this.
They won't. You'll be fine. Your kids are gonna love you. I love my father. Cancer can't ruin that.
Tim, calm down. Having fast COVID can be dangerous. Calm down.
Okay. I'll just wait for the results and I'll decide then.
I'm back. Well? I'm gonna be an aunt!
Wait, Liz, is it true? Are we?
Tim, I need to speak to you about your condition.
Oh, I thought everything was well.
Not exactly. It was a successful surgery in the sense that it kept you alive, but I fear there may be some permanent repercussions to your vision as discussed prior to your surgery.
Okay, I understand. Wait, Lizzie? My child is right there. I may never get to see him.
We knew the risk involved. You're lucky to be alive.
Not to interrupt, but I do need to tell you about the healing process. The bandages can come off in 48 hours, meaning you're going to have to stay here overnight, and possibly the next night, depending on what your condition is like. I'm going to get you to cot sleep on it if that makes you more comfortable.
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Well, I have to go. I'll be here for the next couple of hours in case of an emergency. If you need anything, don't be afraid to contact a nurse. I'll give you two some privacy.
Call me right when you get home, okay?
Liz, come here. I think June 13th would be a wonderful day.